Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Tranquil Waters by Stevie. We are playing Farming Simulator 22. If the 4755 John Deere tractor right in front of you didn't give it away, because sometimes I can be Captain Obvious. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Oh my goodness, what a week so far. A little bit of a busy week for me, but nonetheless, a good week so far. I hope you're all having a good week. Winter has arrived in western Michigan. It is official. We don't have a lot of snow, but we have some cold weather. So I finished up the alfalfa over on field whatchamajig. Field 19 is cleared. We are going to cultivate that field, but the first thing we want to do is I need to dump the rest of this alfalfa into our storage so we can free up the 4755 and probably throw a cultivator onto it so we can get over there and get that started. We do have a seeder waiting for seed, it looks like. Our potatoes are hopefully, well, I don't know if there's going to be enough to finish this field. It's got a headland to do, so maybe there will be. Our New Holland is rolling. I picked up some more digestate and slurry, whatever I could find. We do need to pick up some manure, but it's a little bit, what do I want to say? Kind of tricky because you got it looks like you've got just a tiny bit left, but there's 117,000 liters in there. I have to believe this thing holds like 5 million liters or something crazy. I don't know, but we do have fertilizer being produced nicely. Digestate, I think I grabbed all the digestate we have. But the nice part is with solid fertilizer, we can use either digestate and manure or slurry and manure. And we are in pretty good shape with manure, and we are definitely in good shape with slurry. What's in our tank? Slurry is in the tank. Thing works pretty darn quickly. The sound is going, but not much is happening. All right. Yeah, both of these, the seed and the fertilizer machines here, are speedy little critters. That's fine. That's good, I guess. Let's get the cab over out of the way. And let's try to find something. Well, you know what? We can probably just use this. It's here. The 4755 is warmed up. Now it's all going to depend on the driver. Let's see if we can pick up some manure right quick. And we'll throw a little bit more manure in there, I guess. We can do some spreading if we want to, I reckon. I don't know if we want to bother doing spreading or not. This thing should hold. Well, it's 1 million liters. This thing is the unrealistic version. So my guess is it's going to take everything that we have here. Oh yeah, easily. It'll finish off this pile. We can let that fill. We can let that fill uno momento. I want to show you something I picked up. So last time we were together, it's a nice day. I'll leave the doors open, air out the barn. So last time we were together, I was talking about our, I always forget what they're called. The global goods transport pallets that we have. We've got one for seeds and one for solid fertilizer. And I said, you know what? I want to pick up a trailer. Now I know we have a trailer, but I want something dedicated, you know? And there's 100 ways of going about doing this. I've never used the global seed bags this way, so I thought we would just do it this time around. I'm already thinking ahead to the next map and the things I want to use on the next map. But here's what I picked up for us. It was cheap. And it works. Oh yeah, buddy. Old school Ford action. Actually, a really nice little tidy mod. I like this mod quite a lot. As you can see, it just has both of them strapped on there nicely. Now, as long as... It's got good sound, too. As long as I keep some seed and some fertilizer in each one of them, they won't do the auto transfer between each other, I guess you would. I don't know if that's what they really do. It seems like that's what they do. But I quite like this truck. I like old school equipment, and this old Ford is rocking. Let's run it over, and it's a lot faster. Did he stop? I think he did stop, didn't he? Oh, man. A little bit shy on the brakes. Did it already fill? I don't think so. All right. So we need seeds. Now the question is going to be, how can I do... this is where it gets a little painful. Is I can't just stop it and say, okay, well, maybe we can. Maybe we can. Is the front one the fertilizer? No, it still wants to fill seeds. Yeah, it's just a pain in the hiney that you can't pick between filling seeds or fertilizer. I just don't, I don't understand what it's doing. Did it just, well, let's let it fill up. We're going to use all the seed, I think. I don't know, maybe we are, maybe we aren't. I think, do we still have, because we'll keep this seeder around for next month if we have to. These two fields we're seeding next month. We need to finish, what is this that we're doing here? Is this wheat, I believe? Yeah, it's wheat. Alright. And now it'll fill fertilizer because the seed's full. Giants, it's on my Christmas wish list. It truly, really is. Please let us be able to choose which container we want to fill. It's not asking too much, is it? Maybe it is. Maybe it's asking too much. It seems like something I don't want to say obvious, but to me it is obvious, but it seems like something that I'm kind of surprised you can't as of yet in this game. Alright, let's back you up a little bit. We're going to kick this thing off nearest, and let's let it finish doing the taters. I think, methinks, growing. These two, this is a grass and alfalfa field. We're in good shape for this month for planting now. Yes, we are indeed. Excellent. Okay. So all we really need to worry about... What's your problem, buddy? Why aren't you... You've got seeds, you've got fertilizer. Okay. Not quite sure why it didn't just go. Oh! But we do have a few more things to do before we can pass the month, as in rolling. I know we've got at least one more field to roll, and we also have a field... I think we've got a field that we need to weed, if I'm not mistaken. Just trying to get my bearings straight here. Oh, okay, we need to go over to this other cedar. I love this board. It's fantastic. Old trucks just had so much character to them. They just had a great character. I like watching on YouTube the old trucking videos they have. They've got several of them out there from the 40s and the 50s where they talk about trucking in the USA with the old school and the life on the road as a truck driver. And oh my gosh, it's so fun to watch. It's so fun to watch these guys. And there's not a single woman in sight. I mean, it just was not a woman's job back then, you know. And I think it's great to see women truck drivers nowadays. I think for the most part trucking is pretty safe, but I see some of these female truck drivers on YouTube, and I always I just think to myself, I just hope they stay safe, because I can't imagine they're always spending the night someplace in a, you know, in a super safe area and stuff like that. I tell you what, I'd be packing some heat. There's no question. There is no question. And you can take heat any way you want to. I'd be packing some kind of heat. I guarantee that. Even as a dude truck driver, protection would be no further than an arm's reach away. Because let's face it, you're kind of vulnerable. You know, you're kind of vulnerable. But anyways, they're showing these truck drivers, the old school truck stops too, you know, where you could get a, you know, home cooked meal, and they had cots, and oh my gosh, it was kind of funny to watch. But the trucks are so cool. The old school trucks are so cool. All right, let's get this thing kicked off. Wheat it is, indeed. Nearest. Speaking of, there's our girl. There's our American Gwen. The original. Nothing beats the original. American Gwen. She's got it going on, man. She has got it going on. She must have 20 of those tank tops and 20 pairs of those nice jogging suit pants, jogging suit striped pants. Matchy on the sneakers there. Are those Keds? What are those things? I don't know what those are. They're Keds or what they are. Don't tell her I'm talking smack about her. She'll freak out. Nice hair bun. She's got the hair bun going on. She's tan all year round, boys. She is tan all year around. If it's February, if it's January, it doesn't matter. She's sporting the Gwen tan. All right, so we got our wheat going. Yep, you are donezo. That's good. I think it did a relatively decent job. I mean, we can empty it and return it if we want to. You know what? Maybe we will. I've got another planter I want to try. There's another planter I want to try for next month. So let's empty this one. How can you empty back into those global bags from a cedar? I think you have to empty the cedar first, and then you could put the pallets into the global bags, I think. Let's do this. This is probably the worst place to do it, but there we go. All right. So she's empty. We'll give it a quick spritz in before we return it to the dealer. It should have the RQS leased. Oh, no, it doesn't have the RQS leasing license plate. I guess I missed that one. Good enough, right? And let's do this. And it has been returned. Now we can grab the case and grab our mulcher. Actually, we need to weed to... What field do we need to weed? I forget now, because I don't think it'll show up. I don't think it'll show up on here. We need to roll the southeast fields. We'll need to roll this northeast field. Yeah, weeds aren't going to show up yet, but there is a field out there that needs weeds taken care of. Let's go take a peek ski. It's one of the... I think it's one of the southeast fields. Because I think it's this field here. Beacons for safety? Beacons for safety and for setting off people with light sensitivity, because this tractor will definitely do it. The old horse ski. Some good seat suspension going on there too. Yeah, buddy. We'll stay off the road as much as possible. No, you know what? I might be wrong about the field. Let's take a peek. It's always fun. Needs rolling. I was wrong about the field. Shoot. All right. Well, all right then. Set a destination. Why don't you go up here for us? Okay. Rolling, rolling, rolling. You... Oh, good. Oh, wait. What? Oh, that must have been just a little bit that was left over. I don't know what's going on there with that little clump. I guess we'll leave the little clump. Yeah, a little bit of frame rate issues. Check that out. It's over in this neck of the woods. Look at that, 26. What is going on, right? Something horrible, I can tell you that. Alright, where am I putting the potty at? Right here? I think we're putting it in here. I don't know if it's this trailer. I don't recall this trailer giving me frame rate issues before. Yeah, yucky. Wow, that thing's got 360,000 liters and it's barely budging. Alright, we need to park this big boy off to the side, a little bit out of the way. I'm going to leave you here. Nope, nope, that's not what I wanted. I want you. There we go. Let's check out that frame rate. Yeah, well, maybe it has something to do with our friendly trailer. I don't know. It's really odd. But I usually am well above 60 on this game. On this map, at least. But I have done and gone and did something wrong. What am I looking for? A cultivator for our far field. That's what I'm looking for. For field 19. Is this our cultivator? This horse equipment, for some reason, just all looks the same to me. It's like, is that the cultivator or is this the cultivator? This looks like it's the... Wait. This is the weeder, right? Yeah, they all just start looking the same to me. I can tell the... No, that's not the weeder. Yeah, this is the cultivator because it's got the discs. And our weeder is already gone. So what is this thing? This is our... Yeah. You guys know what it is. The word has left me. But yeah, this is our cultivator for sure. So we want to... We've got a cultivator weeder. Come on, Brad. What is that thing? Come on now. We're going to try and see if... our AI has been very, very good at driving lately. I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe I've done something good in my life and I'm being blessed for it. I honestly don't know. But you need to make it over here. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Needs rolling weed. Yeah, alright. You doing okay? Alright. Weeds growing. Weeder. There we go. Alright. Very good. And let's do that. Oh my gosh, it's driving me crazy. I can't... Cultivator. Weeder. Oh, mulcher. Yeah. That was really driving me crazy. Well, let's get weeding. I think we've got this field and probably that field over yonder there is probably going to need weeding as well. We might as well knock that out while we're at it. Weeds growing, weeder, nitrogen. What's going on with that? Huh. Doesn't look too shabby. It looks a little blotchy. But it doesn't look horribly shabby. What's going on with this guy here? I don't know what's going on with that field. It's got like a strip missing. Nope, not you. We want a job. Create a job. Somebody's already got a job locked in that's bugging me. Do you have a job locked in? You have the job locked in. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, it looks like I missed a little bit of fertilization action right there. That's a shame. Do you need weeding as well? You do need weeding. Of course you do. We also have a field that needs rolling. Was it down here? If I remember right. Needs rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Alright. Let's get you... can you do me a favor, please, and drive here? Thank you. Man, I'm getting almost too used to the AI driving where I need them to go. Which is kind of creepy. It's like they're going to catch me off guard with a big fail here pretty soon. Open field work, number of headlands. I think we can... We'll do 2. We'll do 2. Smooth, clockwise is fine. Do we want to skip a row with this thing? I don't think we need to, right? I don't think we need to. Oh, there we go. Excellent day. Where is thine starting spot? Way over here? Yeah, I'm going to have to look at that frame rate stuff. I think I know maybe one thing I've done differently. I'm playing right now in windowed mode. And I have found, at least for my setup, that exclusive, what's it called? Exclusive full screen does tend to work better for frame rate, at least for my setup. So maybe that's what I'm going to need to do. I haven't updated any drivers. I am sticking with the drivers and everything I have for the past, like, which is totally not like me. I'm usually like, ooh, new driver, go. But I have been sticking with the same graphics driver for like 3 months now. I've had nightmares about it because it's just not like me to do that. Because usually I am on top of, I'm usually on top of that, but you know, it's working. And they've been good drivers, and I haven't had to really muck around too much with them. So I kind of feel like I'm just going to stay with them, you know? I feel like how we were talking about the other day with curiosity kills the cat, right? And I feel like curiosity is going to get the better of me. We can skip a row, but if we do that, 2 headlands, I want to stay off the road. Because, well, traffic, they can be idiots. Yeah, let's do that. Curiosity's going to get the better of me. And I am going to end up downloading and installing the latest drivers, and I'm going to regret it horribly. Is he just going to go in circles? He's thinking about it. Nope. All right. Very good. Thank you. And we've got our 4755 made it just right. Never had a doubt. Never doubted the AI. Not for 1 minute. Did I ever doubt that they would come through for me? Oh boy. Create a job. And man, what did we do before Courseplay? Did we actually have to do all this work ourselves? We had to do it ourselves, and we had to rely on the in-game helpers. Wow, those seem like such archaic days now. Skip 4 rows. What are we doing? Cultivating? We don't need to skip 4 rows. We can skip a row, though. Look at that, 20% headland overlap. Wow, living dangerous. All right, let's just go for it. You know, why not? I want to see where we're at here, though. We shouldn't have many problems with obstacles on this field. Well, we do have the road down there. And we are using the 4755, which I would say out of all of the tractors we have on the farm, the 4755 has had more insurance claims, let's say, than any other tractor on the farm. Now, I'm not sure if I can blame it on the 4755 or if it's just that we've used it a lot, so it's, you know, just by odds or by time used, time spent. Speaking of, I was curious. Where is the, am I looking in the wrong place? Oh, it's in finances, isn't it? Where you can see the hours and whatnot. Vehicle overview. Does the farm manager have that? So it has the horsepower, the name. I didn't want to do that. On park, rename, clear, repaint, sell, and enter vehicle. So it does not have the info. So hours used, can we? Oh, we can. Okay. 40, let's see, the Manitou, the Lizard, TARDIS, John Deere. Why does this not look? John Deere 9620. 19 months, 5.7 hours of use. That's it. Wow. 35 hours of use on the Manitou on our skid steer, or I mean on our telehandler. Did we buy that used? We must have bought that used with a lot of hours on it already. Yeah, because we bought the roller used. The TARDIS wagon, I don't think we bought that used. The Freightliner we didn't buy used. I guess it's not too bad. 6.2 hours. 41 hours. The Villa Comax Field Roller. All right, I'm sure there's ways of doing this that make more sense to do. Oh, are you done? Holy cow. I'm actually kind of surprised. You really are done? And you didn't need a refill? Shocker. It is done. Outstanding. Okay. So you're weeding, you're rolling, and you're cultivating, and you're done. So our planting is officially, can get a done stamp for March. Now we just need to do the rolling and weeding. And I think we should be good to move on to April. We've got a lot of money to spend. We should actually take a quick peek at land and see if there's something worth buying. If there's some land worth buying right now that's already planted, and we can take advantage of that. We did really well on the poppies, so we should probably look into that. I'm just going to bring him over here to our wash basin so we can give him a bath and get him repaired and put away. Thank you very much. Let's just take a quick look at our land and see what we have. So, yeah. Oh boy, that's a couple mil. We can buy you and you, so we could do that thing. So that would leave us with that big boy and that big boy. So maybe 15 and 16, 101%, 97%. What is there anything growing? 15 and 16. What's on 15 and 16? Is that, that's not the right color. That's not the right color. No? Triticale. So Triticale there. And I'm going to guess, is that grass or alfalfa? Oh, that's just nothing. It's just an empty field, I guess. Yeah, it's just got weeds planted. Lovely. Well, all right then. Well, let's give that some thought. I think it's worth, I think it'll be worth just picking up these two fields. Here's the Triticale field. It's got a few months though, but it probably wouldn't hurt. It's not a bad size field. Maybe we should pick it up. Is this a good, you know what? Look at this. This actually might be a good situation for, because there's a lot of land mass right there. Should we think about maybe doing a little connection, a little conjoining between 15 and 16? Maybe we should, because that's a lot of area right there that's not doing anything. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. All right, everyone. I am going to call it good for this episode. I think we've got a game plan. Our workers are working pretty well, so I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. Oh, Gwen? Yeah, you go, girl. Gwen dominates. That's all there is to it. dominates. He must borrow tank tops from Gwen. Maybe him and Gwen share tank tops. I mean, why not, right? If you've got a collection of tank tops, let's say you've got like multiple color tank tops. You've got, you know, the blues and the greens and whatnot. And you're similar size to another person, either male or female, that wears the tank top, share them. I think sharing clothing doesn't really gross me out as long as it's the outer layers. You know, I don't want to be sharing the inner layers though. No offense to anybody else, and I'm certain nobody wants to wear my little grundies. There's no question about that. But I feel like off limits are socks and the undies. Otherwise, it's a free-for-all. Well, maybe undershirts. I'm not a big fan of, wouldn't be a big fan of sharing the undershirts, because undershirts are taking the bulk of the sweat, you know, and whatnot. But and it's the whatnot you got to look out for. But yeah, if you've ever been to one of these, what are they? Goodwill, or what's the other one? I want to say Blue Cross, but it's not. It's anyways, you go to these, you know, used clothing shops, right? And I don't mind. Sometimes you find some decent stuff there, and I tell you what, I'm not too proud to buy used clothing, because some of it is good stuff and very well discounted. But you're just not going to catch me, you know. You're not going to catch me wearing used undergarments. And even socks, used socks would gross me out. I don't know why, but it just would. Just not up my alley. Yeah. I think you get where I'm going with this. I think you get where I'm going with this. I should have quit while I was ahead. All right, everyone. Well, happy Wednesday. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Do me a favor, leave a like if you got some enjoyment out of the video. Announcement coming tomorrow for our traveling contractor series. I'm excited about it. We are. It's going to be on a pretty cool map with some big equipment. If I do my job properly, that's what it should be. I'm geeked about our traveling contractor video tomorrow, though. And there's an announcement to be made tomorrow. I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with Discord. Yeah. That tells you what it is. But yeah, big announcement tomorrow. I think we're going to be able to go live. And but yeah, we'll talk some more about that tomorrow with the traveling contractor series. Please join me. I think we'll have a good time. Like I said, I think we're going to be using some biggins, some big boys. We're bringing out the big guns tomorrow for this one. No small fields. We're gonna do some manly work. Right. Take care, everyone. Make sure you take care of each other. Very important. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now.